There's at least discussions in the private forum of concern around when will the U.S. finally take action. We've seen a lot of words. We've seen the president express disappointment. We know there's pending Senate legislation that would significantly increase penalties on Russia, but we just haven't used any of them. And so it is leaving our allies, and I was in Brussels 2 weeks ago, feeling like they're left holding the bag without U.S. support.
And Dan, I just, again, reading your note, it just kind of jumped out at me. There have been 0 new sanctions levied by President Trump since returning to office. That kind of surprised me, given what's taken place in Ukraine. What's the feeling in D.C. here?
I think the feeling is a question of why. What is the holdup? The discussions previously, the president said this, that sanctions will somehow impede the negotiations with Russia. I mean, Russia has only increased their aggression since the Alaska summit, which feels like an eternity ago. And with no tangible actions against Russia. The focus has been on pressuring allies to Ukraine, more so than actually pressuring Russia, I mean, to stop this war. So it is a real question mark as to what will it take to see actual action.
Is there some feeling within Congress that Congress can just, without the president, go it alone a little bit and impose some sanctions, or do they need the full support of the president?
They absolutely can, and they've done it before in 2017, which was definitely an eternity ago. Congress imposed sanctions without the president's go-ahead. It actually was to ensure that the president didn't lift existing sanctions on Russia. They will not act without him. Thune will not put this bill on the floor.
Dan, let me ask the elephant in the room question. I mean, what is, with all of your experience, including with the Federal Reserve in New York, Dan Tannebaum, how close is President Trump to Mr. Putin?
I mean, that is the million-dollar question. We don't really know. He's clearly shown a view towards the more autocratic leaders as a model that he aspires towards. Now, he's certainly said repeatedly in recent weeks of the continued disappointment, particularly with drone and military intervention in NATO territory. But that is the question. He has not said anything positive about Vladimir Putin recently, so I guess that's a win. But it's hard to understand the calculus here.
I mean, you're one of the few people I know that can actually answer intelligently. So it's a victory in Israel, Gaza. Can the president translate that over to a quote-unquote victory in Ukraine?
I think he can. I mean, let's give the president credit on the Gaza deal. It's something that few others could have really done to bring both Hamas and Israel to the table to come to a deal. I think if the president put his energy into it, used the mouthpiece that he has, joined back with the G7 allies that are trying to curb and get Russia out of Ukraine, I think it would make a difference. And I think it would be something that gets him towards that famous Nobel Prize that he seems so excited about. But he hasn't done it yet. And that is the question, is what will it take to get him off the sidelines?